and let me show you who I am. So it was showing himself to him, but also in that time, God was showing himself to Moses. Moses got to know God intimately. If we look at the book of Exodus, we'll find out before Moses made any decision, he consulted God first. In Numbers, we see the same thing. Before any decision was made, he consulted with God. There was one story that I was reading yesterday where they were talking about clean and unclean when people were supposed to come to a sacred ceremony. And what if I touched a dead body before this? Now I'm unclean and I can't come to this ceremony. And Moses, they were saying, what are we supposed to do? What, we can't come? We can't be a part of it because I touched a dead corpse, or now I'm unclean? What am I supposed to do? And Moses didn't give them an answer. He went, let me consult with God and let me see what God says. That's going to have to be our answer. That's going to have to be the way you move. Before I move and do anything, let me consult with God. That's why my prayer was, God, don't let me choose the job. I need you to choose the next job, the next role I go into. Close every door, every place I apply to, so that I only move where you have called me to go. God, don't let me make decisions of where we live. I need you to make the decision of where we live. Because if I leave it up to myself, I'm going to put myself somewhere that you didn't even ordain for us to be. So I need you to be leading us. And that also was my husband's prayer. So we're praying it in unity. God, this is what we need you to do. And we need to be obedient to what he's saying. So you're not just praying this, but you're, God, I hear you talking. I'm going to be obedient and listen to what you said. So he was revealing himself to them. Like I said, the next thing was God revealed his power, his strength, and his love. So in revealing his power and strength, all of those plagues that we see happening in the book of Exodus, that Moses is saying God is going to cause locusts to come. God is going to turn the water into blood. God is going to cause flies to come. All of these things were God revealing himself not only to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians, but he was also revealing himself to the children of Israel, because they're meeting him almost like for the first time. Their eyes are being opened and their ears are being opened so that they can hear from him. But I'm getting to know the God that Abraham knew. I'm getting to know the God of Jacob that Jacob knew. So it's not just the God of these leaders, but it's the God of me too.